Hi, I'm someone who fears erectile dysfunction in the future, Mike.
And I am... Shit. Katie.
That honestly works.
All right. That's the soundbite of the century. Cool. Well, welcome back to Brutally Honest.
Yeah, before we start talking, we gotta put that A track in, baby.
Hello.
I meant play the song.
Oh. Bam. Wait. I gotta flick it with the finger. Ready? Bing.
Yeah, I'm just honest.
Welcome back, returning from vacation. Yeah,
We
we're
had
back.
a great time.
It was super fun.
I'm still in post-vacation depression. It's been like 4 daes since 3 days since we've been back.
When you hate that, like, I think you could tell from like the tone in our voices. We're just like defeated.
We're shot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really fun time though. I mean, I had a great, honestly, great vacation.
It was great.
I mean, we went to Ocean City, Maryland. In case anybody didn't know from our post. Yeah, shout out to Ocean City. But I mean, it was really like, honestly, it was a good time away from just everything. I feel like, you know, I've kind of not been able to take a couple of vacations this past couple of years, and I usually like to take at least one a year.
I haven't been on vacation with you since 2016. Mm-hmm. That's summer of 2016 where we went to North Carolina. Shout out everyone we went to North Carolina with.
Yeah.
But you know who you are. No. But yeah.
No, I mean, what did we do on vacation? We obviously just honestly laid on the beautiful fucking beach.
I was fucked up every day.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing, I gotta say. It
was fun. It was like a quick 3 days.
We went with friends. You know who you are. Damn.
Oh my god. The one point, was that you and me? We were standing in the store on vacation, and you dabbed, and I hit the whoa. We were somewhere on vacation, and that was definitely you and me.
Yeah.
You dabbed, and I hit the whoa, and I'm very upset that I admitted that to the general public.
I hate that those are even terms.
I don't even know what they mean. I'm gonna be real. I have zero idea what a whoa is, but I kept doing it to piss you guys off.
Through the six with my woes.
That's not where it came from.
Dude, I don't follow this stuff.
I don't either.
Oh my god.
But, dude, what's weird and what we're going to be talking about mostly today is the fact that people basically going to talk about social norms, but how people are just fucking assholes. Like, people are just such...
You know, when that one bitch is like a looking asshole, you know what I'm saying?
She's looking at you
now,
looking
imagine
asshole.
that the whole state is like that. It is, like... Or, like, when you... In that scene in Mean Girls.
Which one?
When...
Have you ever walked up to people and realized they were just talking about you? Have you ever had it happen 60 times in a row? I have.
They walk in, basically, and the whole fucking room goes from talking to silent just looking at them. When you think that the whole room is looking at you, and someone was just talking about you, that's literally what it feels like. But we're going to get into that. It's going to kind of tie in, our vacation is going to tie it into what is just acceptable and not acceptable, and what people,
which is fucked up.
What people deem the hidden laws of society
there
that you're supposed to follow.
There shouldn't be any hidden laws of society. I mean, I get it. Okay, don't be a fucking dick. Like, yeah, there's general rule of thumb, but like the way you dress and stuff, like as long as you're not, showing your fucking
true. And again, that also goes with, you know, us having to wear clothes because we're, you know, ashamed of about it. I mean, now we do it for like fashion and stuff like that.
I mean, that's a big old fact.
But I mean, did you also know that New York State, I think, has a topless law for
they
women?
Do.
Yeah. Women are allowed to walk around topless.
Yes. Very, very
York.
true. I'm gonna start doing it.
Just walk around topless with your titties out on a daily.
Who cares?
But I mean, like, I think that's, like that, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, this is where homosexual always throwing a wrench into things, you know what I mean? Even science. Because, but like, basically, people react a weird way to things they don't understand.
Yeah, but in the context of what? Just in general?
especially even in society, when people are looking at you funny, it's because they're not, A, they don't understand you, B, they don't want to understand you.
Yeah, but that's fucked up.
That's ignorance.
It's all that.
Ready yet? Get set.
It's fucked up.
Oh my god.
That is fucked up. Oh wow, that's spiked up.
Yeah. But let's just give some examples. Well, okay. Oh, so me as a gay man for like the thousandth
okay,
time.
so in context to what Mike's gonna say, he dresses like this all the time. All the time.
I declared this the crop top summer. Actually, crop top year.
For you, yeah.
Yes, for me, personally.
Just for you.
This is a personal choice. But I mean, it was kind of like an 80s to 90s thing, and like guys would wear crop tops, and it was seen as normalized, and it was fine.
My dad wore them.
Mm-hmm. My dad wore some too.
Like to run and like work out and stuff.
Like
not to like just go to dinner.
You know, some people wear them as a fashion statement.
Yeah.
I have a slender body.
Yes. You're Slender Man.
I'm Slender Man. Somewhat fit. And I feel, even if you're not that fit, like, wear what you feel is comfortable. I'm comfortable in crop tops because, like, I just like the flowiness. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, I like, you know.
And they're cute. And the one you're wearing right now is really cute.
Oh, thank you. I just bought a backwoods one. It was from the Boardwalk, yes. And it's probably going to rip apart very quality because it's not like the quality of Wide-Eye. We are wideeye.com. But
always fucking plug in. I mean, like, it's dope. You guys should plug in. You guys should go check out their website.
We're working on some cool things, so stay tuned. But I mean, I personally like to wear like crop tops and shorter shorts, or you know what I mean. Like,
you want to be naked, but it's not allowed.
Yeah, basically. But like an anklet. But I'm learning to really like love the body that I have, and like I'm trying to like embrace that more, and not wearing anything that's like risque.
I should have picked that off your head so bad.
What? Oh,
that piece of dead skin.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I've been staring at it for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, now you're better. No, yeah, you're not wearing anything like too out of the box.
No, I'm really not wearing anything too out of the box, but like people see me and then label me automatically as gay. And I mean, it could be the anklet.
Literally same,
but like the point is that like people immediately judge. And now that is a human thing to do, is to see someone and automatically judge them.
Yeah, but like,
just based off but it is our job. It is our job, being humans and being understanding and loving people, to push that aside and be like, wait, that's not right. And that has to do with racism, because I personally think most white people have institutionalized racism, and I think we all think those thoughts because we've been pushed to think certain thoughts, and that's, you have to be the person to be like, that's not an okay thought.
But that's in general. That's not even like being racist. That's just being like.
That's
coming back to social norms. Like, human, it's like we were told as kids, like, boys wear this and girls wear that.
Yes.
Right.
And
so like if I go out and I buy,
which, funny little fact for you, really, one of the main reasons why, because boys used to wear pink and girls used to wear blue.
Yep. But way back.
Yes. We're talking years. But it was actually because Hitler decided to put the pink triangle on homosexuals. And I'm sure transgender people. And, And that became a effeminate sign. And so then they ended up using pink for girls. So it's basically still insulting that we use pink for women and blue for boys.
I literally shop in the men's section most of the time because the clothes are just comfier.
Yeah, I mean,
like my jeans and like the shirt I'm wearing now.
Well, I have to go to women's clothing stores if I want to find a crop top. You know, I'm not wearing them constantly, but I do wear a lot of crop tops and stuff like that because I enjoy it and because it makes me feel
comfy.
Good. But there's people out there that want to go out and wear, a dress, or they feel comfortable in certain clothing.
That's fine.
Who are you to tell somebody else what they can wear or can't wear? How does it affect you at all?
It doesn't. If I want to wear a trash bag, fuck y'all.
You could wear
a trash bag. Yeah.
Accessorize it with the belt and wear a trash fucking purse. Like,
you would not let me do that.
No, of course. I mean, like, that's having, but I mean, like, you can't.
Don't judge anybody.
Yeah.
But I judge you or you judge me. So.
I mean, like, if you have friends that do that, you know what I mean? Like, and they're just kind of keeping you in check, that's a good thing. That's someone to have in your corner. But being a stranger on the street, just keep your eyes forward. If you see something funky and you want to laugh about it to yourself, go ahead, laugh about it to yourself in your head.
Wait till they walk past you. Yeah, but
don't be fucking rude.
We were literally, I don't even know. Okay, so we walked into a diner in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, like the day we were driving to Ocean City. So we go in, and everybody in that bitch was staring at all of us for no reason. Like, literally, like, it wasn't just like you because you were wearing a crop top. It was because we just walked in and we were not from there at all. Like, we do not.
I mean, again, it was more of a Mennonite town. We have tattoos. We have, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we're barely, you know, we're showing some decent amount of skin for them.
Yeah, but there was only one Mennonite table in there.
True.
And everyone else was just like country bumpkins.
Yeah, they're probably used to that kind of lifestyle, which,
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, you know, it's fearing progress, it's fearing moving forward, and
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, so, like, even, like, off the jump from this is, like, we were getting stared at.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's because they see people that they don't like, or things that they don't fit with their ideals, and guess what?
Which is fucked up.
The world doesn't fit to your ideals. The world has never fit to your ideals, and, you know...
The world is changing all the time, and people that can't, like... respect that or move forward with it, honestly, like, goodbye. I don't care.
What's that thing I said before? I said time never has stopped. Has never...
Time's irrelevant, though.
Time is irrelevant. That's a different topic. But to us, humans, time... You know what I mean? Like, it's always moving forward.
Yeah, nothing's
moving backwards. Nothing's standing still. And time has never... You know, people were scandalized for showing ankles. You know what I mean? Like, women were burnt at the stake if they said that they were, you know, or were called witches and were burnt at the stake if they showed too much knowledge or showed that they were reading books.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, show that they were educating themselves. So, quite frankly, what we used to deem unacceptable and, you know, is always changing. And then, you know, people are like, oh, this era is too progressive. We're moving too forward. That's not true.
But that's been every fucking era, because, like, my parents were born in 59, right? So when they were growing up in high school, whatever, it was like the 70s.
What did they fight for? You know what I mean? They were fighting for things.
My mom is just a fucking badass anyways. Like, she literally, like, my mom was like a punk. She called herself a punk because she would wear, like, the boots, like the black boots, and, like, very similar to how I dress.
Which was a sign of rebellion. In that
she also
time.
When she was telling me stories about it, like, she's like, my dad was very reserved, obviously. My dad liked, like, the Bee Gees, and, like, the most scandalous thing my dad did was, like, drag race his cars.
That's pretty scandalous, but
yeah, for, like, that time period, they used to get shit faced and then go, like, drive their cars down the street. Yeah. They're idiots, but different times. Yeah. They were also, like, 18 and could drink. But my mom told me the one time, she was like, yeah, I went to, like, a punk show. I don't know what she went to, and she's like, I just brought, like, a jug, what she called it, a chug jug of vodka tea. She's like, I was just wearing my fucking my skinny pants, like, my leather pants with, like, the boots, and, like, I had my hair all teased up, and I'm like, so you don't have an issue with me dressing how I dress? And she's like, no, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
She's like, if anything, you're more reserved than I was. And I'm like, yeah, but now you wear shorts and t-shirts. She's like, yeah, I'm old. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, right. I'm not going to dress how I dressed in the 80s, but that's my parents. My mom was she liked to be an individual.
Right, I feel
you know what I mean? She always...
This is not an issue with your mom. Hey, Mama Cole, if you're listening. Like, this is not an issue with you. But as, you know, personally, as I get older, I want to maintain... And this is not for everybody.
The times.
I just want to,
But you don't want to look like a child.
But I also think that our generation is getting, with the constant information flow, like, well, we've talked about before, our technology and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you have to grow with the times, though, but you also have to look like an adult. Like, we're 25, so it's not like...
Well, of course, you have to keep, you know, you know what I mean, like, dress for your age.
We're still in the age where it's, like, okay that we can, like, dress how we dress.
Yeah.
Until, like, 30, and then we gotta, like,
and then, you know, you do have to change your style, but it doesn't have to be, you know, it could still be...
It's gotta be a little adult, but, you know.
It could be still very stylish. Just because you're of a certain age, it doesn't mean, I've seen, you know, those pictures of, like, grandmothers who still have all their tattoos, and you know what I mean? Like, still are rocking the red lipstick and put their hair up, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, they look very, like, they try to keep themselves looking very, like, edgy, like, young, but still presentable. You know what I mean? You don't have to feel like because you're older, you have to get old. You know what I mean? Like,
get old.
Yeah, you're like,
you don't
have to fear the thought of, I'm getting old. It's like every year you're learning.
Yeah, but if I'm 95 and I'm wearing skinny jeans,
you know what? Live your fucking life, dude.
My skinny jeans aren't gonna fit me when I'm 95.
If you want to wear a fucking cheetah print fucking bodysuit with some high waisted jeans and some heels and kick it at 95, good for you.
Do you think I would ever wear that?
Cheetah print walker. That's
Kristen, not me.
Yes, that's
my
totally
sister-in-law,
Kristen
not
thing.
me.
I could see that completely.
I would have like skulls all over it.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I think it should be fine. I think you should be able to dress how you want.
I mean, I think it's just unfair for people to put a label on you. They don't even know you. Like Marilyn Manson, for example. We'll just put that out there.
Love.
He is the nicest.
He was just in Ontario.
Yeah, he's the nicest human being, and he is very like
feared.
He puts on this persona because people fear what they don't understand, and they don't look into. They just judge him based on his parents. My parents, my family would be one of those people to be like, oh, he's a devil worshiper, or he's a, whatever the fuck that means. And
like literally what?
You all worship a deity. I don't know what they're all making you promises. I really don't know what the fuck you.
I mean, like he probably might be, but like that's okay. He's a nice guy.
I mean, I really don't even think he might be atheistic. I don't know, but like he's also like the nicest guy. He's very educated. Like
he's so smart.
If you watch some of his interviews, he schools so many people when he's getting interviewed because they're all making these preconceived notions of him.
Yeah.
Before like he's on their show, whatever, and then he's schooling them in their answers and basically making them look dumb on their own shows.
Yeah.
But it's just putting labels on people and initially seeing them and thinking, you know what I mean, like, ew, what the fuck are they wearing?
Dude, that happens. Like we talked about in our first podcast as servers. Like literally, you just get judged off the jump. In general, like even more so when you're serving a table, like you get judged from the fucking jump for real.
And I mean, like, and you're
which is fine. Fuck it, I don't care. Fuck it.
But you're just there to do do the job that you came to do. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not judging the person who's giving me coffee.
Yeah, I really, honestly, I'm not even looking. I'm basically looking past you if I'm serving you at a table. Like, I mean,
I'm not looking at you.
I mean, like, quite frankly, I don't care what you look like. Just like, give me your order, and I'm doing what I came to do. You came here to eat. You come eat, and
Yeah.
Treat everybody nicely and go home. You will have a much better experience. But, so people, on vacation, there was this one lady, and we were standing, we were walking back into, like, by the first floor on the elevator, and this girl, I don't know, she must have been on drugs or something.
Everyone in this, I get it, everyone's basically on vacation there, and I get that, but, like, do your fucking crack in your own.
Yeah.
And come from your own house.
But she literally stared me down. I'm saying we were in like a 2 feet like perimeter. And
we were close.
Yeah, and she was literally circling me and giving me the up and down.
The old lady in the pink like onesie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
was
forget.
like, what the fuck? I literally, like, I thought I had something on me. I was like, what? Like, and nobody told me. Like, I had toilet paper on my shoe or something. I was like, I'm super confused. But the weird part is people were looking at me and I'm like, there was, like, guys wearing Speedos, but they looked more masculine and they were more muscular. You couldn't tell because he carried himself more masculinely.
Or he's straight.
People don't give him, or people don't give him a hard time because he looks more, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in tears over that lady. I just remember what she looked like.
Yeah, it was, I mean, like, she probably had some problems.
Like, I'm gonna judge her because she does you.
Yeah, but
otherwise I wouldn't have gave her 2 looks.
Right, but like people kept doing that, and it was like because it was something that was so like not. It's because I know I can feel when somebody's looking at me. You know what I mean? It's like someone's burning a hole in your back or your side or wherever the fuck with their eyes. Like somebody's doing it.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention, at least somebody's. doing it.
No, you can feel that presence. That's like.
Like I said, I'm big on energy. And that energy I feel. That is a lot of negative energy that you're shooting with your titties towards me.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, with her titty hearts. If anybody hasn't seen her Ariana Grande's new music video, you'll understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need to go watch that.
But
I just think it's crazy. Like, even I don't know. That's like the only thing I ever have judged anybody on is when I have to judge them on their age for when I give them alcohol.
Yeah, I mean
that's like real. I don't really care.
But like, that's discernment.
If you want to literally, well, yeah, true. And it's illegal, but if you want to, like, walk around and if you want to wear a fucking bikini to the beach, do it. I was watching a video today, and it was, like, something on YouTube, and in the one part, they're like, oh, it's gay if I want to suck my bro's dick because I'm straight, but it's not, it's not gay if a straight girl wants to get another straight girl out, and it's like, that's so different. Like, I mean it is, but like, it's not. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I was watching, that's what I'm saying, we can cut this out. It doesn't make sense, but I just wanted to say this to you anyway. So, like, the one kid in the video was like, it's gay if, like, I want to suck my bro's dick, but if she wants to eat pussy and she's straight, that's fine.
Well,
like,
yeah,
it's an attraction.
That's a double standard, and that's another thing. Like, that's, you know what I mean. But that's how straight guys, you know what I mean. Like, see, now straight guys would look at two girls and want them to make out, want them to do something, but they wouldn't look at two guys and be like, oh yeah, that's hot either. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a straight girl that wouldn't want two guys to make out.
What? I've seen straight girls want two guys to make out.
Really?
Yes. Some girls are really big on watching gay porn, and I'm sure if we did a poll, straight girls would say they watch gay porn too.
I've never gave it a shot. TBH fan. Well, like once, but like...
Yeah.
Not my thing, chicken
wing.
But
we know your story. But I mean, like...
I guess another social norm could be the way you like present yourself to somebody. Like the way you introduce, like first appearances.
Yeah.
How you're like, oh, they're supposed to be like spot on. Or how you...
I mean, I think that first impressions are...
Acting your age. You know what I mean?
First impressions... this is tricky. Because first impressions can often be bad, but sometimes second impressions can give me a different feel for you.
Yeah, I could hate you from the jump and then end up loving you in, like, 2 weeks. If I... Like, you know what I mean? But that comes by judgment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I personally feel like we are different people than we used to be, for sure. I'm completely 180. Yeah. I'm 180, 360.
360 is an
no,
entire
total
turn.
revolve. Yeah.
180's or 180, Mike.
Yeah.
You don't want to do
Science,
360.
Math. Yes.
It's. I think it's math.
It probably is. You don't even know. Go fuck yourself.
I did a 180. I'm at like 145.
Hey, Mr. Gustafson, thanks for all your teaching.
Thanks for putting me through fucking summer school twice by getting me a 64 and not a 65.
Yo, G, that's funny as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. He's
an asshole.
But basically, you know, especially when it comes to social norms, and we're actually transgender identity is really big right now. Not really big. Like, oh, it's the in thing. It's the new hit thing.
That's how it sounded.
Yeah, I know. But the topic is starting to become more relevant, and we're starting to talk about it more and be more open about talking about it.
Yeah, because we need to be.
Yes.
And not us, but the
reason
world.
that people are so... And this goes with homosexuality. This goes with, you know, just anything they don't understand. You have to take the time. Guess what? The world isn't the way that you want it. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but it ain't. And it's not this perfect little world.
Either way, though, you can't live in a bubble. With that being said, like, you got to be accepting of both sides. If you're like, okay, people are ignorant as fuck, but there's ignorant people on both sides. So I'm trying to say.
Right. Don't pull a Donald Trump.
No. Do not compare me to that fucking asshole.
But I understand what you're saying.
I'm saying there's ignorant people everywhere.
Yeah, there are. And there are extremists on both sides. And I'm not just talking about political parties, but, like, there are extremists on both sides. But we have to focus on...
accepting everyone for who they actually are.
Not even that, just understanding that we need to understand. Like, coming to terms... Yes, I know.
Whoa.
Understanding that we need to understand other people. And we need to understand other struggles. And we need to take that notch down off our ego and off our narcissistic tendencies. Realize the world is bigger than us. The universe is bigger than us. And now we all have a little bit of narcissism.
Of flying dust.
Yes, but you know what I mean. Like in the cosmic retrospect of things, we really don't fucking matter. And you know what I mean. Like we are, you know, our everyday problems. Do you even remember your small little issues? You know what I mean. Like years later, you know, small little things that you know irritated you that day. You know what I'm saying? So you might have aggression that day. Let it go, and try to understand somebody else's world of their point of view, because you're gonna be a much better person
if you're understanding of everything.
Yes, people shape you every day. Every person you come in contact with.
And you don't want people to judge you back.
Right.
Like, the fuck?
You know what I mean? Like, treat people how you want to be treated. I know that's a Catholic saying that has been going around for the centuries. You know what I mean? And it's funny because they're the people who don't accept people. They're the people who don't want to accept people the most.
Yeah, my mom's accepting.
That's not the point. We're talking about like the majority. There are certain groups too that also advocate for gay rights, or you know what I mean, like. But they're so few and far between because there are so much.
That's something else that actually bothered me a lot on vacation because, let's say, okay, so religious groups get away with. I don't want to say religious groups.
That's what you're talking about.
I guess so. Okay, so I'm not putting everyone into this that's religious, but blah 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 blah. Anyways, this Tasmanian devil. Blah blah blah.
I'll probably do a little clip of that later.
Yeah, you should. No, but okay. So religious groups generally can go out and stand on the side of the street and protest what they want to protest and this and that, blah blah blah. But it's totally fine. They can stand on the side of the beach and try to fucking hand you pamphlets and about their sand sculptures that I just want to kick over.
Yeah.
But if we all did that and we advocated for like gay rights or trans rights or
they would throw a fit.
That's the thing. I'm not hating on you for being out here like pushing your Jesus stuff on me.
They would tell you you're going to hell. They would, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. That's not a social norm. Like it's socially acceptable for religious groups to be standing on the side of the road, anywhere, or the beach, or in giving me Jesus prayer cards as Christmas gifts or tips around Christmas time. Yes. But like, it's not okay if I was to go out to eat and I hand you something about being gay, or being accepting of the gay community or the LGBTQ like community, anything like that. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up, and that's the hypocrisy of it all, because they want to believe that they're good, Jesus, God-loving people. And I'm sorry, but if you feel the need to judge somebody else because they don't walk the path that you're walking, or it's just, you learn to have empathy, because when you have empathy, guess what? You look better, you sound better, and more people want to be around you because they don't have to worry about that ignorant asshole who's coming to the Christmas party and always brings fruitcake. Nobody likes a fruitcake.
I kind of like fruitcake.
Yeah, that's because you fucked up, okay? But
there's supposed to be a fruitcake, but it smells like the
bottom
inside
of somebody's bouquet.
I thought it was...
It's bottom. How many times do I say this? But and then we also have social constructs where, for example, we in an elevator. Do you talk to the other people?
No. I mean, first of all, fuck elevators. Second of all, no.
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm not.
Yourself.
Listen, it was so awkward when all four of us would be in the fucking elevator on vacation.
We would say hi to people, and they would be so caught off guard.
I was saying hi to every motherfucker I saw, though. Like, when Nicole was like, "Yo, you're so sweet," and I'm just like, I just fucking saying hi. And literally, the one got us. Ow, that hurt really bad. The one time I said hi to somebody, got us hand sanitizer. Because we were talking about the bathrooms, or the porta potties.
Yeah, people give soccer moms some shit, but I have to say, soccer moms have everything.
That would be me in the future.
We did not have any hand sanitizer.
There was no soap
in the gas station that we had to stop at on our way.
It was a porta potty.
And yes,
I had to pee really bad.
She's like, "Did you guys want some like Purell and shit?" They're all like, "Yes," because I didn't end up going to the bathroom or anything, but like the sheer joy that she had this hand sanitizer, and she was ready and to save the day. We probably look like children. Yeah, and she was so sweet and so kind. So there's, it's just and then for the rest of the day, like, we felt better.
I was happy.
Yeah, you were happy, especially because we were a little bit tired and angry, and irritable.
The one man that wouldn't let me. You guys all he held the door for all of you, and then I held the door for him, and I was like, go ahead, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll go, and he walked through the door, and I could tell, he probably felt a little uncomfortable, but I was like, I'm holding the door open for you. I hold the door open for people at the gym.
Yeah. I mean,
dudes walk in the gym, and I'm holding the door open for them, then they slam in my face, but
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta return the fucking favor. Yeah. That's the whole point of being kind. But, I mean, regardless, you do it for yourself. You do
regardless.
Regardless. Da-na-da-da-da. Wait, what is it? Da-na-na-na-na.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so going back to like Prehistoric Man, and I didn't even see anything on there that had to do with this. This is me. Prehistoric Man.
Man or woman or just man?
Yeah, man, mankind.
Thank you.
The fact that it's called that, whatever, that's the patriarchy.
So
down with the patriarchy.
That made me uncomfortable. What the actual fuck was that?
I was still a little dancey poo.
A little dancey poo.
But going back to Prehistoric Man, and basically that's, as time went on, we created social constructs. What was acceptable, what was not acceptable in that time period. Yes. So back then when we were, you're just figuring out how to use flame, and you know what I mean? Like use flame.
You figured out how to use flame. That's what you just said.
I don't know if they were Russian, but like, it was more like
speaking English anyway.
How do you know? I personally think that they could have communicated telepathically. Who knows? You don't know. We weren't there. So when people break that social norm, it makes us uncomfortable. It gives us a feeling of discomfort in our own home, supposedly. Yeah. You know what I mean? The thing that we've built up to be so precious, when we're breaking that down. Now remember, we aren't the ones who made these social constructs. Yes. Typically, it was white men who were building this society. You know what I mean? The Constitution and all that, pillaged and raped and, instilled that they are the dominant species and this is what is acceptable. They told what was acceptable for women, and you know what I mean? They jailed and burned and hung people that they didn't understand, black people, you know what I mean? There was internment camps for,
anyone who wasn't them.
Yeah, basically. Anybody who they didn't understand or didn't identify with or they felt was a minority, which makes no fucking sense because technically I feel like the white man is a minority. But you know what I mean? They had the deals. They were the ones who were, putting money to things.
They're the ones that made the social norms.
Money basically helped construct what our constructs are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People wanting power, people wanting money. It puts them in certain classes, and that makes us, you know what I mean, follow certain norms. Because the rich have different norms than we do, the poor, the middle class.
Hey, bitch, don't call me poor in public.
Oh, we poor. Listen, do you have a yacht? Do I have a yacht?
A yacht.
I need a yacht. Oh, sorry.
And we don't think we had enough to say, so now we'll bring some friends our way. They're gonna tell us stories that we didn't know, so sit right there and enjoy the show.
Oh.
Boop, we're back. Yeah, today we're reading stories, really, really short stories, off of a website called FML, which just means FML. Wow. Which means fuck my life, So these people, anyone can, go on this website, which we used to do in high school. And
this is a throwback. This is old school shit.
Yeah, this is what we used to basically do on Fridays.
Honestly, shout out to my cousin Jenna!
Woo! I want to be the foghorn.
You are, sweetie. Anyways, she she basically showed me this website, and we spent I think hours just reading all of these fuck my life stories. And honestly, if you think that you're having a bad day or a bad life, just read some of these stories.
Just listen to this podcast
and know that you are okay.
Yes. Or
it could be way worse.
Or just listen to this podcast and we can just fucking talk about it. So what you can do is you can go on and submit your little short story, and it says either you agree, your life sucks, or you deserve it.
Yeah, people vote on it.
Yeah, they vote on it.
Anyways, so we're going to just kind of go through the list, and if we find ones that are really funny, well, that's just...
We're going to share them with you.
That's just gold.
It's comedy gold. All right, why don't you start? Pick whatever one you want, my friend.
So we're going to start with one that's a little bit spicier.
Ooh, it's got a pepper next to it.
Today I found out that because of my high school... Today I found out that because of my high blood pressure, I can't have sex for 1 month. My wedding is next weekend, and the following 2 weeks are my honeymoon. FML.
Oh.
God has not shined his light on you.
Yeah, no, seriously. He's like, y'all ain't having sex for your wedding. You want to know why? They probably had sex before the wedding, did they?
Yes.
Yeah, she's already been.
That's God smiting
She done having sex, so like, God's like, you know what? You didn't wait for the coveted day.
Bet you they risk it and...
Don't make contracts you're not willing to keep. Okay, you're nice.
They're definitely gonna fuck anyways. Yep. Like, that's not even...
He's having a heart attack. That's how that tweaks is gonna end.
Ew, did you ever hear that story about the girl who... I think she was having sex with an older man, and he
if
ended
an
up
old man
dying,
ever dies on me,
and he died inside of her.
No,
or maybe that was an episode of
no.
Rizzoli
That's
and Isles.
Ghost dick. No. What? No.
Would that be necrophilia?
No,
it didn't start off as that, but it ended up.
Yeah, it ended up. You know, it was like mid necrophilia.
Wow, that's
mild necrophilia.
You're literally inside, and they're leaving their body.
Oh, that's some fuck shit. I feel like I would have to go to like a priest and get cleansed.
She had to like, I don't know. I think like they had to.
Did they have to remove him?
Yeah,
because she couldn't.
Yeah,
get
it
him
was
out?
like It was like
she couldn't get him out.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do another spicy one real quick. Today, I turned my camera on.
Oh my god.
To find pictures of my dad's secretary giving him a blowjob. Minutes later, I hear a scream from another room as my 12-year-old sister discovers similar pictures on her camera. Mom and Dad say it's no big deal.
What
FML.
in the
Yo,
fuck?
that's an arrangement. Like...
Wait, that's fucked up. They took their phone.
Therapy. They went to therapy.
Thanks for all those who are genuinely concerned. I really appreciate it. I'm hanging in there, and hopefully my sister will be all right. We've been to therapy, and I think it's helped her, but I don't know how this will come up later in life for us. Again, I really appreciate those of you who took this seriously.
Talk about daddy issues.
Yo.
Holy fuck, their dad is taking their phones and, like, taking pictures.
They have a fucked up family.
It might not be like their phone pictures. Like, I feel like that's weird. Like, it just says my camera. Like,
it's so bizarre.
Nicole, you want to read one?
I can't read.
Alright, you can just respond back then. Go ahead, Mike.
Today, this girl and I were chilling in my apartment and things got heated up. And we started making out. One thing led to another, and the next thing I knew, she was giving me head. I was getting ready to bust when she stopped, looked up into my eyes, and said, "Do you believe in Jesus?"
Oh my God, that would suck.
Well, she wanted the Lord and Savior to come and save her.
That was a weird one. I don't like that.
Boy.
All right. Today I was cleaning my father's study room and wondering why I did not receive my acceptance or rejection letter from a college I really wanted. I found the acceptance letter on his desk, also approving a full scholarship. The deadline to confirm was a month ago. FML.
I'd kill my
Sorry, bitch.
I would straight up kill my
I would
father.
murder my father if that happened.
I wonder what kind of lives these people live, honestly. Like
Weird ones.
That's some fuck shit. Like,
yeah.
How as a parent are you going to be like, sorry?
Yeah, that's like not okay.
Alright. Today, my mother and I went to Walmart to buy pads. I suggested I get tampons instead, so that I could go swimming at my boyfriend's cottage. My mother then goes to the nearest store employee and asks, "Excuse me, if my daughter uses a tampon, does that mean she's no longer a virgin?" FML.
I mean, okay, this is a complex one. Like, because...
What do you consider virgin?
That's having sex.
Virginity is a cat...
It's a social construct.
It's like a social construct.
Created
Yeah,
by the
it's
patriarchy
not
to
even-
bring women down.
Yes.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So, technically, no, it doesn't... You're not taking any kind of virginity.
It's just like she's scared of her daughter popping her fucking cherry with
With
a
a tampon?
Mm-hmm.
Whoopee.
And if it happens, it happens.
Girl, you can pop that shit riding a bike. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, like, it's,
I know.
people
Well-
are fucking dumb. Like, people
Protect your cherries.
Cherry
Or
pop
don't.
daddies.
Virginity is a
There's
social
it's a swing
construct.
band from like the 90s.
I think
my
it's-
cousin.
yeah.
I was I want to say 12, but I was younger than 12, and my cousins gave me their hand-me-down shirts, and I was wearing that shirt that said Cherry Pop Daddies on it as a fucking like 10-year-old, and no one said shit to me. I was just like, yeah.
Your parents like just like yeah.
I'm
like
10.
wear whatever
I'm
you
10. Like,
LOL.
Alright, today my parents were out, so I invited my girlfriend over. It was afternoon and things started to heat up. When we were having sex, I was about to finish. Then I looked through a window to see a construction worker who was fixing the house next to mine, giving me a thumbs up. He's her dad. FML.
ever. That's loaded. That's a lot.
And he okay.
Wait, does the dad know that that's his daughter, and does that dad know that that's her daughter's boyfriend?
And he's okay with her getting dicked down,
and you're watching it as a father? Like, what the fuck?
How strange is that?
Dude, humans are weird.
That one.
Imagine, put yourself in that situation.
Having sex with my dad being outside the window, and then
if I was getting fucked,
giving my boyfriend a thumbs
up, I'd be like, Dad.
Giving Adam a thumbs up.
We're not cool. We're done.
No. No. Ew.
That's disgusting.
I'm disturbed.
Alright, well, cool. I'm fucked up for life now.
Today I was sifting, through my parents' old home movies. I put in one, was horrified to see my parents having sex. I immediately ejected the tape and looked at the label. It said, Bermuda, 1989. They told me I was conceived in Bermuda around that time. I've seen my own conception. FML. I mean, like, that's cool. I'll see where you came from.
Like, this is the night that made me.
Came from. I don't know. Alright.
That's all, folks.
I don't know, man. I just think...
Well...
I think that...
You got our 2 cents this week.
I wasn't done talking.
She's not done talking. Go ahead.
I was saying that I think having a little bit of something... Can you not?
Continue!
I'm trying, but you're distracting me. Having a little bit of, like, what you consider your own norm for yourself is good.
Which also goes for body positivity.
Yeah, facts. But your guidelines are different than your neighbor's guidelines, and your friend's guidelines, and your coworker's guidelines.
Just keep that in mind. And keep in mind that not everybody lives like you. So when you're out there and you see someone in a hijab.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or you hear somebody speaking in a different dialect. They're not talking to you. So they don't have to talk in any way that you would understand. If they want to talk in their own language, they can. If they're talking to you and they're speaking another language, they're probably foreign and don't know how to speak English. So maybe take a moment, try to figure out what they're saying. Or if you can find somebody else to translate, you could do that too. It's just like, just be a nicer person, and I'm going to leave you with this every week. Just be a kinder person, be nicer to people, and just remember that the world is bigger, the universe is bigger than you, and that you are actually small. Now, whether or not you take that as a personal thing, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to treat the world badly because I feel so insignificant, that's something that you need to work on. But, you know, if you remember that not everything is so big all the time, that there are people who are going through way worse things.
Just accept people for who they are.
For who they are, because you don't know what people are struggling with. You don't know if, you know, people are hurting or they're having just a really bad day, or someone who's wearing pajamas to Walmart, you know what I mean? Like, they could be coming from a hospital and basically not... Is that the graduation
I thought it was the president one. I got like a little bit in. I thought it was the presidential one.
No, that's the graduation theme song.
Graduating to a different
graduation
intellect.
Well, see, after this now, you are graduating into adulthood. Welcome to life, sweetie. It ain't always yours. But you can still be a better human and take, you know, the world
Take every day with a grain of salt.
Its ponytail and fuck it senseless. Just smack it. Make the world your bitch, but stay humble at the same time. Slap the hoe and ask if it's okay.
Ask and then slap.
Yeah, make sure it's okay.
Don't slap then
yeah.
Just like, was that okay?
Is that good for you?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
You were everything that I wanted.
All right, this is Mike.
You were meant to be, supposed to be.
That's
but
Katie.
We lost it.
And this is the end of Brutally Honest. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm just honest.